So shall we jump into this episode? Cam, do you want to give the short episode survey or summary?
Sure.
Excuse me.
Sure. Episode 25 overall, season 2, episode 3, Geometry of Shadows, written by J. Michael Straczynski. Originally aired November 16th, 1994, and in production code is 203, so right in line with its air date or air order. Londo continues to seek prestige and power back home. A group of technomages visit the station, and Ivanova is forced to settle a dangerous dispute among the Drazi population.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I'll give a little bit more detailed summary of what happens in the episode. And like Cam sort of suggests, I sort of say three sort of main things going on. There's the Garibaldi crisis of confidence. The Londo, his looking for this tech mage and part of his conspiracy thing, and of course the Drazi with Ivanova. So first of all, Garibaldi, he's waiting in his quarters, and Sheridan comes in, gives him positive support, tells him, "Hey, if you want to leave, you can, but we want you to come back," and gives him some time to think about it, but not too much time. Also, in this, Walsh, Officer Lou Walsh, sees Garibaldi in the station and tells him, "Hey, come on back. We all miss you." Garibaldi finds out this is a crossover with Ivanova's thing. He figures out that Ivanova is a hostage and basically rescues her. And of course, at the end of the episode, he's like, "All right, I'm going to stay." Londo and his technomages situation. He meets up with a. At the very beginning, he starts. Seeing more than one technomage is a bad omen. And of course,
he was meeting
immediately
Rita,
sees three. And then, of course, later on, we learn that there's like 100 on the station.
Right.
He attempts to get the technomages to endorse. He wants to endorse them to endorse him and support him because the first emperor, whatever 1,000 years ago or whatever that was, had three technomages give him the okay to become the emperor, and that might be a positive sign for people who are, look to the old ways. So that's going to help Garibaldi with this ongoing conspiracy that's going on, which he speaks about to another character at the beginning, and we'll talk about that in the episode. Then Veer attempts to go to the technomages and contact them to meet with Londo. They refuse. Londo then uses Sheridan to get to the technomages. When the technomages are with Sheridan, it fails. He tries to videotape them, shaking hands and try to use that. The technomage sees right through that. The technomage then later tells Sheridan that a storm is coming and that they're leaving the area. We don't know, a galaxy or something like that. Londo sort of apologizes for the quote misunderstanding later on in the episode when when all his files get zapped from the technomage. And finally, the technomage tells Londo that he is, quote, touched by darkness, and his name is going to be called out by billions of people. And he says, are they going to be my I can't remember,
followers.
He says fans or my followers? And he says, no, you're victims. Very ominous. Okay, and lastly, the Drazi arc. Ivanova gets promoted, and as part of her promotion,
Commander
says, "Hey, you need to sort out this little diplomacy problem." And of course, the whole Drazi section. We find out that the Drazi apparently every 5 years or so they put all these green and purple sashes into a big barrel. Everybody picks them out, and they just fight it out. And whoever wins somehow. I don't know how they figure it out. Then they get to be in charge of the rules for the Drazi for the next 5 years or something. So Ivanova tries to, she tries to talk to them about it. It doesn't work. Find out what their grievances are and settle it that way. They don't have any.
Yeah.
She decides she's going to try something else. However, then the Greens start murdering the Purple. They were just fighting and beating each other up before. Yeah. They decide that there's the Green want a scam where they put the Purple into this cargo bay or something, and they're gonna then they want Ivanova to space them, and of course she says no, and then they say, okay, well instead of that, sorry, I should go back. That's also the time where she gets held hostage so that they can murder the purple, and then Garibaldi eventually saves her. Excuse me. Then her and Garibaldi decide, hey, we'll just keep these purple in this in the cargo bay for the end till the end of the cycle, which should be a week, so it's only like 4 days left. Of course, the Drazi say, no, a cycle's a year. It's like one of our years, which is like 1.2 Earth years.
1.2 Earth years,
so, yeah, can't do that. And Ivanova becomes, she just takes the one of the Green leaders' sash off him, just like, what? You mean if I take this off, I become the leader? And she takes it off, and they're like, they basically all come to attention, and they say, oh, we got to follow you now. And then she leads all the Greens off to maintenance or somewhere, quartermaster or somewhere like that. And she makes a comment about dyeing all the Greens to purple and then solving the problem that way. Everybody's going to be purple, no more problems. And we don't actually see any of that, but they mention it, and that's all.